Hey guys, welcome back to another Gaijin Gaiden. And what I want to talk about today is basically, I guess it boils down to an issue with time zones. Uh, one thing here, of course, is that we're fortunate to live in the 21st century where we're connected to the internet, and this makes staying entertained quite easy. Of course, it also makes it easy, like if I want to, for example, buy a book for my Kindle off of Amazon or a game off of Steam, well then, me being here in Japan is, for the most part, not that huge of an issue. I'm actually, so down the line, I'm actually going to talk a little bit about what it's like being a gamer over here in Japan, and I'm going to expand on what it's like to use Steam here quite a bit more, but we'll save that for another time. What I want to talk about right now is what happens with the whole release date thing. You have a lot of things like, for example, if you pre-order a Kindle edition of a book, which I've done many times. My favorite writer has put out 2 books while I've been here. And actually right now I'm just waiting for a software update, and I'm going to start playing Danganronpa 3, which again, the English version just came out, well, my time yesterday. What I've really noticed, and this is a really annoying thing for me, is that whenever it's one of those things like it's going to be released on that date, and usually sometime in, I guess, I think that a lot of these things go off West Coast time for whatever reason. But if I order something and then, like on the day it's released, like for example, something like a book on my Kindle, I was, of course, very disappointed to learn quickly that, yeah, just because it's midnight here in my time zone doesn't mean that, oh, suddenly it starts downloading. No, no, no. Apparently there's a central time zone that unleashes this, at least for Japan. I don't know, maybe Europe's a different story. But that just never seems to kick in until around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which I'm pretty sure equals out to around midnight on the West Coast, which, okay, that kind of does make quite a bit of sense, I suppose. But it's one of those things. It's sort of like, man, it's technically was released yesterday for me, but here I still have to sit around and wait. And then, of course, at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm, of course, at work, and I'm not going to get off of work for several more hours. And it's just like, oh. I mean, again, worst case scenario, I have to wait several hours until I get to go home and, I have some free time to read or play whatever game. But, it's just one of those little annoyances that's a part of living over here. I mean, in all fairness, stuff didn't download at midnight if I pre-ordered it, even when I was living in the States, in the Eastern and Central time zones. So, it is what it is. But I thought it was something that was worth mentioning. So, guys, I'm going to call it here. As always, please comment, rate, subscribe. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Gaijin Gaiden. And until next time, please take care and have a good one.